How about them shaking a tail feather? I think this is going to look nice. All right. I need better props. I definitely need better props. My name's Churchy Bloomberg. I work for a man named David O'Brien, who you will be seeing presently. He is on a business trip to do some of the back office stuff that keeps a place like this running during Prohibition, which none of this is supposed to be happening. And a big part of the deal is making sure that the chief of police doesn't actually get a crack at this stuff, doesn't get to see any of it happening. And so that's what allows us to behave the way that we do. There's a lot of speakeasies that are definitely undercover, and you know, the whole etymology of the term speakeasy is you're supposed to not make any noise, because if they hear you partying, they know, or they have reason to suspect, that illegal activities are going on. But we're out and proud, and we're glad to be here. And one of the things that David O'Brien knows, as a son of Ireland as he is he knows good Craig, so here it is. And in honor of that, here's a song. As I was a-walking o'er the far-famed Kerry Mountains, I met with Captain Farrell as his money he was counting. So I produced me pistol and I then produced me rapier. I said, stand and deliver, for I am a bold deceiver. Mushering damadoo damada, whack-ball daddy-o, whack-ball daddy-o, here's whiskey in the jar. I counted up his money and it made a pretty penny. So I put it in me pocket and I took it home to Jenny. She sighed and she swore that she never would deceive me. But the devil take the women, for they never will be easy. Mushering damadoo damada, whack-ball daddy-o, whack-ball daddy-o, here's whiskey in the jar. Went up to mid-chambers, all for to take a slumber. I dreamt of gold and jewels, and for sure it was no wonder. But Jenny took me pistol, filled the charges up with water. Then she called for Captain Farrell to make ready for the slaughter. Mushering damadoo damada, whack-ball daddy-o, whack-ball daddy-o, here's whiskey in the jar. Woke up in the morning and made ready for to travel, when there came a troop of soldiers, all led by Captain Farrell. So I produced me pistol, for she'd stole away my rapier. But I couldn't shoot the water, so a prisoner I was taken. Mushering damadoo damada, whack-ball daddy-o, whack-ball daddy-o, here's whiskey in the jar. If anyone can help me, it's me brother in the army. And now I have to seek him out in Cork or in Killarney. And then we'll go a-rambling through the woods of Kilkenny. And for sure he'll treat me better than my dear old sportin' Jenny. Mushering damadoo damada, whack-ball daddy-o, whack-ball daddy-o, here's whiskey in the jar. Mushering damadoo damada, whack-ball daddy-o, whack-ball daddy-o, here's whiskey in the jar. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And please give a hand also to my backup musicians, the Cement Shoes, lefty on guitar and righty on bass. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
As good as you always do, Churchy, to that.
Good to see you, David.
Well, it's good to be back. I see you kept things running smoothly in my necessary absence.
Indeed we have. You will be pleased to know I made a wonderful, wonderful deal for some 5-star Courvoisier brandy.
Oh, yeah, I did see that.
Yeah, one of the casks is the brandy. The other one's just some surplus rum.
Oh, well, that's all well and good, but there are some other things I did tell you to take care of.
Oh, yeah, the cement.
Ah!
Yeah, not a problem. We got 400 weight of cement, all in bags, all ready for use.
Well done, Churchy. I knew I could. If I turned things over to you, everything would be fine.
Oh, to be sure. And how was it in Los Angeles?
Oh, it was wonderful. Lots of good nightlife, lots of good food, lots of good, well, we won't get into detail about that.
Lovely palms that no doubt you greased.
Oh, yes, the palms, since I have been there, are now very well greased. And good to see you too, boys. You're sounding wonderful as always. Well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Serpent's Den. My name is David O'Brien, and I will be your host for this evening. And some of you here I recognize here as regulars at the club, and others I hope to make some new friends tonight. So those of you who are new to the club, welcome, welcome. Now, let me tell you a little bit about myself. I am the owner of this establishment, but I'm also involved in many other endeavors here in Chicago. And I am a bit of a businessman, as you may point out, but there are some rumors about me. Well, first of all, my closest friends refer to me as Fork Tongue. Now, that is a name I feel is appropriate for a man of my caliber. But I will tell you, it really hurts my feelings when folks refer to me as a crook, a gangster, and a loan shark.
And you should know that when Mr. O'Brien's feelings get hurt, he has this tendency to want to share the experience.
Very well put. Churchy over here knows me very well. Ladies and gentlemen, Churchy Bloomberg, right-hand man and band leader. Big round of applause for him. And Churchy's backup band, the Cement Shoes. We have Lefty on guitar and Righty on bass. Now let me tell you a little bit about myself and how I became the man of such prominence that I am today. Now, I started off from humble beginnings, just a poor little orphan boy coming over here from Ireland. Now, my parents immigrated with the whole family over here to Chicago in hopes of cashing in on what I see most of you know as the American dream. But for my family, sadly, that did not happen. My poor father was not used to any of the customs that you guys have here in America, and he was unable to find any work. So eventually we got so desperate that my father took a job for a man by the name of Steel Hands McMurphy. Now, Steel Hands was one of the bosses here in Chicago, and for a time working for Steel Hands McMurphy, things were going very well. We had money coming in on a regular basis. He was able to do some wonderful things for my mother, and let me tell you, the money was coming in this way when the government was looking that way, if you know what I mean. He knows what I mean. Well, eventually, though, the good times ended. My father was asked to hold some money that was supposed to eventually reach Steel Hands McMurphy, and it never did. And my father was the one who had to take the blame for it. And what they all said about my father? It was all lies, I tell you. Lies, pure and simple. So, Steel Hands had my father terminated, if you know what I mean. So, I had to leave school and deliver groceries, and my poor mother had to go work in a sweatshop. Now, I will admit, as a young man, I did do my fair share of small crimes. And eventually I got noticed by members of Steel Hands McMurphy's gang, and they asked me, would you like a job? I said, sure. So I started off running numbers, but eventually started working my way up the ladder, if you know what I mean. Now, this whole time, I had a motivation for doing all of this. If I could just get high enough, in the ranks, I could get me revenge on Steel Hands McMurphy. Now, one night, we were all out at another restaurant. Mr. McMurphy decided that he wanted the young lady to get him another drink. I went to Mr. McMurphy and I said, Mr. McMurphy, don't worry. I know how you like your drinks. I will make sure the young lady makes it exactly the way you enjoy it. So I went over to the young lady. I slipped her a 20 and handed her a tiny little bottle. And I said, Mr. McMurphy likes his drinks a certain way. If you could put a couple of drops of this concoction in there, you'll make him very happy. She put 1-2 drops in and brought the drink back to McMurphy. He took one sip of the drink and then fell into convulsions right there on the floor and died. So the whole gang looked in astonishment. My goodness, O'Brien actually had the courage to take out Steel Hands McMurphy. Now, once their shot cleared up, they realized, well, we need a new leader for the gang. Now, because of my courage, in that moment, I was named the new leader of Steel Hands McMurphy's gang. And I told everybody there's going to be some changes with me running things around here. So I eventually converted the gang into this fine establishment which we call the Serpent's Den. And I recruited the right people, of course, Churchy Bloomberg, my right-hand man. Again, big round of applause for him. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have a fine evening here. Because, you see, Ruby, how many times do I have to tell you? Not in front of the clientele.
Clientele? They're just your gambling buddies.
Now, Ruby, we've talked about this. How many times have I told you, don't call me that in front of the gang?
Well, let's see. Today's Thursday, so that makes it...
Oh, no, never mind. Ruby, honey, Ruby, go get me a drink.
Okay.
Well, with that in mind, folks, my name is David Forktongue O'Brien, and, that was Ruby. Well, with that in mind, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time for some more entertainment here. Now, I myself have been around the world, and here at the Serpent's Den, we consider it a very cultured atmosphere here. So here we are right now. We're going to bring out one of the lovely dancers here at the Serpent's Den. Please welcome the very lovely Esther!
My woman, she makes a fool of me, never treats me good, don't know why I should love her. She's lying when she says I love you. I know it, but what am I to do? Though she makes me cry, I don't care, for I love her. Once I laughed and laughed, thought it all wrong. Then she came along like a new song. Now I sing a blue song. My woman, she has a heart of stone. Not human, but she must be my own. Till the day I die, I'll be loving my woman.
Ladies and gentlemen, when you start off as I did, and you rise up the ranks in your community, and you make the money that I have made, it is always important that you give back. Oh boy, here we go.
Mr. O'Brien, how do you do?
Oh, Mrs. Jefferson. Well, this is an unexpected pleasure.
Oh, indeed it is, and hello, Mr. Bloomberg. You are all looking so wonderful tonight. Except you are all wearing your hats indoors, and that is a no. Robert? Oh, much better. And how are all of you doing this evening? You're looking wonderful as well. But you're not doing as wonderful as I myself and my family are doing. You see, Agnes and Vern, they are doing wonderful in school. They are getting all A's on their report cards. Oh, it's so wonderful. Excuse me. Do I hear you talking about horses? Horses? Oh, how rude. I am speaking of important matters. Well, let me see. Okay, now, Agnes, well, also she's doing so wonderful with her piano lessons. In fact, she will be the lead soloist in this year's recital. How do you like that? Isn't that wonderful? Oh, it's just so wonderful. 1, 2. Are you counting? Are you counting? Oh, why are you counting when I am talking of important things? So, let me see, what else do I have to say? Oh, my husband, Justice Jefferson. Oh, you'll be so excited about this. We are so excited. My husband, Justice Jefferson. Well, he was voted Litigator of the Year for the 3rd year in a row. Isn't that just wonderful? Oh, it's so wonderful. And you're laughing? Oh, how dare! Oh my goodness! You all need a lesson. Onward, Christian soldiers, marching as to war, with the cross of Jesus suffering.
Stop!
Oh, Mr. O'Brien. I'm sorry.
That's okay, Mrs. Jefferson. Now, that's quite all right. Now, I know you. And I know, and we're very happy you're here. However, I do know you. I am sure this is more than a social call. Mrs. Jefferson, what can I do for you?
Well, of course, as you know, I am running for school committee once again, and I am looking for donations for my upcoming campaign. Isn't that wonderful?
Oh, that's peachy.
Wonderful.
Oh, yes, it's
Just wonderful.
It's just
Isn't that
wonderful.
wonderful. That's wonderful.
And if you follow me into my office,
Ooh.
I will write a check to your campaign right now.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Robert. I knew I could count on you. It's wonderful, 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 wonderful. Thank you all. It was a pleasure to see you again. And thank you all. Oh, my goodness. Oh, see you in church.
We have been to the Jeffersons' household. There do not seem to be any chairs in it. And we suspect the reason is that she talks the legs off of them. And now, I think the situation positively requires that we ask Lefty to play a song. What would you like to play for us, Lefty? I think a blues would be appropriate.
Yeah, I'm going to play a song by Robert Johnson. Robert Johnson has never been to Chicago. I was listening to one of his songs the other day, and I realized that Robert seems to think that Chicago's in California, so that might be why. So I'm going to play a song by Robert Johnson. He asked me to play this here for you. It's called Love in Vain.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Robert Johnson's Love in Vain.
Well, I followed her to the station with a suitcase in my hand. I followed her to the station with a suitcase in my hand. Oh, it's hard to tell when all your love's in vain. When the train come in the station, I looked her in the eye. When the train come in the station, I looked her in the eye. Oh, I felt so sad, so lonesome, I could not help but cry. Oh, my love's in vain. Oh, my love is in vain. When the train left the station, had two lights on behind. When the train left the station, it had two lights on behind. Oh, the red light was my baby, the blue light was my mind. Oh, my love's in vain. Oh, my love is in vain. Thank you.
Or maybe it's just situational heartburn. Good evening, Mr. Marnecki, and what news from the docks?
News from the docks. You told me to go get the money or break the guy's leg. Oh, here you go. See, I don't understand why he carries that case around. Everybody all over town knows there's no Tommy gun in there. As a matter of fact, if he really wanted to kill you, he could just take it out and start playing.
Well, I may not be the best mandolin player in Chicago, and I may not be the best maitre d' in Chicago, and I may not be the best consigliere to a criminal gang in Chicago, but I don't think there's anybody in Chicago that can do all three of those jobs as well as I have done here. And one thing I do know is that while you have certainly followed instructions, and I certainly cannot fault you for, hearing what we said and acting accordingly, I wonder if you have thought through how likely it is that Mr. O'Brien is going to be able to buy the next 100-weight of gin with a leg.
You told me to get the money or break his leg.
Yeah,
Do what I'm told.
that you did.
Look, you ain't fooling anybody, Bloomberg. I don't like you, and you don't like me. So just give me my money in next week's schedule, and I'll be out of here. Here.
With which I am amply supplied, yes.
Got that right.
Alrighty here. It says here. Okay, Monday you're back to the docks, and Tuesday you're at that construction site in the Loop, that guy's 3 weeks late, and
Yeah. I understand that when the boss isn't happy, he likes to share the experience.
yes. But this would not be the preferred outcome. We really would like to have the money.
Well, them's the berry sometimes. You gotta be careful of what you ask for.
Yes.
I heard money or leg.
Yep.
So, speaking of money,
See, Marnecki, I don't think you really understand what this job entails. We're trying to bring you up in the tradition. We're trying to give you a firm understanding of how the business works. You think it's purely a matter of the mechanics. You think it's all about getting the booze off the docks into the back door when nobody's looking. You need an understanding of who to lean on and who to pay off and who to rub out. You're good with all of that. You are. But that's just the mechanics of it. What separates the Serpent's Den from every other dive in Chicago is we're trying to craft an experience that would make people want to come here, even if everything we did was legal. Do you understand this?
no.
All right, you asked for it.
Bill's Beer Hall in Bilbao, Bilbao, Bilbao was the most fantastic place I've ever known. For just $1 you get all you wanted, all you wanted, all you wanted, of whatever kind of joy you called your own. But you'd have been around and joined the fun, and I know you wouldn't like what you would see. The schools inside the bar were there with rhyme, and the gas for the dance through high. Through the roof the moon was shining green, but the music that they played made you happy that you stayed. Hey Joe, play that old song they used to play. That old Bilbao, down where we used to go. That old Bilbao, casting its golden glow. That old Bilbao, love never laid me low. That old Bilbao, why does it haunt me so? I don't know. bags of gold dust, bags of gold dust. And the time they showed us all was really great.
Please help singing.
I want you to be around to join the fun. I don't know if you was like what you see. The brandy bottle smashing through the air, and the chairs flying everywhere. Through the roof, the moon's still shining green, and those poor guys going crazy with their pistols blazing high. Think you can stop them? Go right ahead and try.
Sing along.
Please sing along. Give it up for Kurt Vile. That old Bill Vile, and where we used to go. That old Bill Vile, casting its golden glow. That old Bill Vile, but the lane below. That old Bill Vile, why does it haunt me so? I don't know if it would have brought you joy or grief. It was fantastic. It was fantastic. It was fantastic. Beyond
Encore.
Give it up for a guy with no culture.
Are we done here? Can I get my money? Really? Thank you.
There you go.
Oh, yeah. Hey, what are you trying to pull, Bloomberg? This is $100 short.
Well, O'Brien said to tell you that the horses are running poorly.
Oh, boo-hoo. What am I
Maybe you could
supposed
give the jockey a leg up.
Very funny, Bloomberg. What am I supposed to do with $100 short? What?
Hey, at least we're not telling the revenuers about this. We get to keep it all. There's no withholding. There's no pension plan either. So
Fine. Meatball. How they do? Go to Brooklyn or something.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
we may.
I'm back again. Everybody having a good time? Oh, let's do a little bit better than that. Everybody having a good time? That's what I wanted to hear. So let me remind you that the staff here at the Serpent's Den works very, very hard. So make sure you're taking care of your wait staff and bartender. And of course, make sure you check out the drink list. Try the new Serpent's Pearl. It's our mascot drink for this month. With that in mind, it is time for some more entertainment!
Yay!
Oh, here come the girls right now. Getting ready to go. Oh, yes.
Hey, buddy. Darley's backstage.
Oh, Churchy. Yeah, take over for a bit.
Yes, sir. Rank has its privileges, but this will be nice too. I saw the splendor of the moonlight down Honolulu Bay. I held tender in the moonlight down Honolulu way. And all the peaches are full of peaches that bring their ukes along. And in the glimmer of the moonlight, they like to sing this song. If you like a ukulele lady like you. If you like to linger where it's shady, ukulele lady linger too. And if you kiss a ukulele lady and you promise ever to be true, and she sees another ukulele lady fooling round with you, maybe she'll cry, maybe she'll sigh, maybe she'll find somebody by and by to cling to when it's cold and shady, when it's really wicky wacky. wacky woo. If you like a ukulele lady like you. She used to sing to me by moonlight down Honolulu Bay. Fond memories cling to me by moonlight, though now I'm far away. Someday I'm going where winds are blowing and lips were made to kiss, to see somebody in the moonlight and hear that song I miss. If you like a ukulele lady like you. If you like to linger where it's shady, ukulele lady linger too. And if you kiss a ukulele lady and you promise ever to be true, and she sees another ukulele lady fooling round with you, maybe she'll cry, maybe she'll sigh, and maybe not, maybe she'll find somebody by and by to sing to when it's cool and shady, when it's really wicky wacky woo. If you like a ukulele lady like you. If you like a ukulele lady like you.
Ruby! Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for Miss Josephine, Serpent, and the band! Wonderful job, everybody!
Well done, my friend. Beautifully done.
Mr. Mayor! What an honor, sir! Welcome!
Always happy to be here, Mr. O'Brien.
Well, Mr. Mayor, thank you for coming, but how many times do I have to tell you? Please call me David! We are friends, sir!
That we are
Oh,
indeed.
wonderful. Thank you for coming, Mr. Mayor. What an unexpected surprise, folks. The mayor is here! Oh. Well, with that in mind, Mr. Mayor, I am honored that you decided to join us here tonight. Now, the mayor and I, you and I, we share a lot in common.
Oh, yes.
We both started off citizens coming from Ireland, and we were very poor. But look at where we are now. We are the toast of our community. Now, Mr. Mayor, every year I come to your campaign dinner, and not only are you a fine man representing our community here, but he also has a tremendous singing voice. Mr. Mayor, please.
It's part of being Irish.
Well, of course, yes. That's a natural thing. We Irish, we all can sing. It just takes a little bit of, well, you know. With that in mind, Mr. Mayor, why don't you sing for my friends over here the song that you always regale us with at your campaign dinner? Mr.
Gladly,
Mayor,
my
please.
friend, gladly. If you listen, I'll sing you a sweet little song of a flower that's not roofed and dead. Oh, dearer to me, yes, than all of its mates, though each holds aloft its proud head, was given to me by a girl that I know. Since we met, faith had known no repose. She is fairer by far
than the world's brightest star, and I call her my wild Irish rose. My wild Irish rose, the sweetest flower that grows. You may look everywhere, but none can compare with my wild Irish rose. My wild Irish rose, the dearest flower that grows. And someday, whom I say, she may let me take the bloom from my wild Irish rose.
You'll forgive me, ladies and gentlemen, but every time the mayor sings that song so beautifully, oh, it does make me think of my poor mother and father. God rest their soul. Oh, thank you, Mr. Mayor. Thank you, thank you. But Mr. Mayor, please, come have a seat. Have a seat. Please, sit down. Sit. You are our guest, Mr. Mayor. Ruby, my dear, if you would, take good care of our good friend, the mayor. Get him a drink!
Oh. Sorry.
And pick up his hat, too. No, pick it up. Don't use it as a rugby ball. That was Ruby. Yay. Don't encourage her, folks. Well, ladies and gentlemen, on to some more serious business here. Now, recently, some dancers here at the club, they fell victim to some unfortunate accidents.
They weren't accidents.
Shut up. Now, tonight, we are going to be auditioning some new dancers here at the club.
Auditions, he calls them.
I said shut up. So, with that in mind, where's Miss Josephine, if you would, please? Well, here she comes. The very lovely Miss Josephine, head choreographer and dancer here at the club. Now, Miss Josephine, I believe we do need to pick some of our friends here for the dance audition.
Oh boy, new pigeon.
All right, you know what? Hold for a minute. You over here, Joseph.
I'm here.
No, we're just having a failure to communicate here. Yeah, right back here. We just need to talk. You know, that is all we need. Obviously, you're not getting what I'm trying to tell you. And we just need to have a little conversation. Hi, enough. Now, I believe I made my point. Now go sit down and keep your trap shut.
Yes, boss.
So, Miss Josephine, who do you think would be appropriate? I am looking out.
Appropriate?
Well,
We're in the wrong place.
yes, bad choice of words. I believe, let's see, who do I think would be good Serpent's Den material? What about this gentleman right over here?
Is that guy right there?
Yes, this guy right here.
That one?
Yes.
Come here.
Right up here, sir. All right. Miss Josephine, escort him up. And let's see, who else do I feel is appropriate? Well, I would say right over here.
No, that's right.
Oh, no. Come on up.
I did cleanse. I did.
That one right there?
That was a long time ago, yes. Come on up. All right. Right next to person number one over here. And now, let's see, who else can we pick to try to be a dancer here. I think that we
need a little variety.
We need a little variety. How about right over here? Come on up. All right. So, right next to... All right, so now, first thing we need to do is we need to find out their names. What do we have over here?
Okay.
Kate. And over here?
Harry.
Harry, all right. And over here?
Machine Gun McCann.
Machine Gun McCann. All right. Well, with that in mind, Miss Josephine, they're all yours.
Excellent. Okay. So, first thing we're going to do is give you some props. Here you go, Machine Gun. Here you go, Kate. Thank you. Here you go, Harry. Of course, I need one too. All right. You ready? Okay. First thing we're going to do is make sure that you know how to walk. All right? Now, you're not just going to walk. You're going to stalk like a tiger. Okay. And forward. Turn around. And take it back. Let me hear you roar. Okay. Shoulder shake. Get him going. Okay, now turn around. Look over your shoulder, nice and saucy. Hey, baby. Now the other shoulder. Sexy, gorgeous. All right. Did you go, yes? There you go. All right, throw your lower down. Now, just like you done on the shoulder, now your backside. Your backside's down here, honey. Down there, yeah. Okay, pull it up. Come on, get it up there. Okay. Drop on that. Drag it over your shoulder. Nice and slow. Give it a cuddle like it's somebody you really love. Both hands. One hand. Crack it like a whip. Pull it over your shoulder. And blow. We're going to try 2 minutes. What? I know. Okay, get it behind you. Remember, stalk, shoulders, sexy look, draw your backside.
Do them all the time.
Not what I heard.
Shut up.
Drag it and cuddle it. Sway. Crack it like a whip. Turn around. Blow a kiss. Let's see if we can do all that.
Not really.
I'll come in front of you. Spread on the lip. There you go. And stop. 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 Shoulder shake. Turn around. Look up your shoulders. Hey, baby. Other side. Draw your backside. Hop. but you also have to interact with your audience. So I'd like you to come forward, please. I'm going to get the girls to come out and help me. Come forward, come forward, come forward. Come over here. All the way over here. Sorry. All right. Miss Esther, how about you take the first choice? Which one are you going to have? It's for you. Oh my God. It's a tough choice, isn't it?
Eeny, meeny, miny, moe.
Which one's Mo?
You had chosen one.
Oh boy.
Come here, sweetie. Now you better do a good job for Miss Esther. She's hard to please. All right, Miss Pearl, you get the next choice.
I'll take Miss Kate.
Miss Kate, come here, hon.
Hi,
All right.
Can I choose now? Can I choose now?
Yes, you can
Can I
choose
choose
now.
now?
What do you think?
Ham.
Yeah, that's a good choice. Okay, now you're going to dance for these girls. Now, make sure you look at these pretty faces while you're dancing. And I'm going to dance back here so you can see me. All right? You ready? Back up a little bit. You've got to have stalking room. Back up. You ready? You're locked and loaded? You're ready to stalk. 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 Shoulder shimmy. Turn around. Shoulder nice and sexy. Your own shoulder. Oh, baby. Left side. Drag it over your shoulder all nice and slow. Work with it. Ooh, baby. Give it a cuddle. Okay, take me both hands. Do not strangle my dancers, but throw it gently over her shoulder. Hold on to it, do not let go. Sway. Sway. Take it down. And up. Drop one hand. Back away slowly. Crack it like a whip. Wah! Turn around. Blow her a kiss. Wah! All right. Okay, dancers, new dancers. You're going to line up here because Mr. O'Brien has been watching and he's going to give us some feedback.
I have been watching. You know me too well. All right, so I'm gonna let's see. What do we have again?
Machine gun McCann.
Machine Gun McCann. Her. Who is that? Okay.
It was Harry.
So now I think we should start
Check his
then.
passport, boss.
Oh,
What do you think?
well, I think we should start then with this gentleman. He shows a lot of prominence and enthusiasm as a dancer, but you told me when I asked you the first time that your name was Harry, and now you're saying Herb? Herb. Unfortunately, I do need dancers who can remember their own names. Because if you can't remember your name, how can Miss Josephine and myself expect you to remember the steps that Miss Josephine's going to teach you? So, sadly, what... Big round of applause.
Now his name is Huck.
I can definitely see that. Now, we have Machine Gun, what is it?
McCann.
Machine Gun McCann. Well, you definitely have the look we're looking for with the hat over here. But you told me when we pulled you up that you had been cleansed. Well, Unfortunately, Machine Gun, you've been cleansed a little bit too much. I don't think it will get you. I don't think you're proper Serpent's Den dancing material. Yeah, a little bit of work. Take my leave. Big round of applause. All right, Miss Josephine, thank you very much. Now, Kate, right over here, darling. Well, first of all, you're very cute.
Yeah.
You have a
Thank you.
you have a lovely smile.
I think Miss Pearl gave her $1.
Oh, and that's an added bonus right there.
I can't see it.
Made some money.
And I do believe that you, unlike the other, well, this one doesn't remember his name, this one's been cleansed. You did not show either of those, and you showed a lot of great enthusiasm and passion, and that's what we need here at the Serpent's Den. So, Kate, congratulations. Oh, give me a mark. Now, Kate, oh, wait, don't put it.
Here's your costume.
There's your costume. Wear it proudly. Take my lead. And now, on to some more serious business, my friends. Now, as you know, we're heading into November. It is also election season coming up. Now, at the Serpent's Den, we support the fine men and women, I have said, who made our city what it is today. Much like this great man who is coming up in just a moment, our guest of honor here tonight, running for re-election, please give a warm welcome to Mayor Thomas O'Malley! Oh, yes. Mr. Mayor, please. Oh, that's all right. Yes. Yes. Oh,
I believe I've got it.
Yes, there we go. There you are, sir.
Yes, I'm happy to be here in front of all of you fine voters, and I know you're voters. I've seen some of you at the polls. I believe you were in the 11th precinct, 7th, I think, 9th for you, and the 12th, and also the, oh, say hello to the other triplets for me. Well, before I became your mayor, Chicago's claim to fame was as hog butcher to the nation.
That's that mug Sandberg's doing.
Well, that's what he gets for drinking the lake water straight. It needs a little disinfectant. Now, I have changed this city from something that frightened people, quite frankly, to a great economic center. We've built out the docks, built out an area so that we can be the major importers to the nation. Matter of fact, I thank you for that tip on the cheap cement. I must say that you can go down to those docks anytime, day or night, and see our expert longshoremen gingerly taking crates off of the boats and putting them onto trucks that go rumbling across the nation, supplying what ails, that's the cure for it. Now, this city has become, under my administration, a place of excitement, a place of entertainment.
Here, here.
It's also become the melting pot that America was meant to be.
Here, here.
You can go through Chicago and find the great Scotch strength, the Canadian rye humor. We've actually made this city a haven for wayward spirits. Now, as many of you know, I'm a great friend of the small businessman in this town, as Mr. O'Brien can freely attest.
Absolutely.
and as many of the others in this audience can. Oh, by the way, I need to set up a meeting about that deal with your cousin Guido for next week. Where was I? Oh, yes. I know there have been some criticisms of my budget cuts recently. I'm simply trying to make this great city more efficient. There's especially a lot of noise coming from Police Chief Davis. Now, you all know the great respect that I have for Chief Davis. But look around you. What's going on? Where do you see the police? They're standing on the corners. Or maybe leaning up against a motorcycle, sitting in cars, listening to their radios and doing nothing else. Oh, you'll occasionally find some of them getting themselves a free piece of fruit or sampling the fine donuts around town. But why should we pay all those people to do nothing? It's simple economics. You get value for what you pay or you don't pay. Now, as you go to the polls, keep in mind who it is that's made this city what it is today. Go to the polls and vote early and often for Thomas O'Malley, the man who made Chicago what it is today.
Speech. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me just say that I am proud to be a citizen and a businessman in a city run by a man of your caliber. So on behalf of myself and those under my employment here at the club, Mr. Mayor, would you accept, please, this generous donation to your upcoming campaign, and know that we here at the Serpent Stand, workers and patrons, we support the re-elect of Mayor Thomas O'Malley!
I thank you humbly for this, and I must say that you've been more than generous, and I will promise you this: whatever is not needed for my campaign will go to my favorite and most deserving charity.
Here, here! Again, round of applause for Mayor Thomas O'Malley!
Let's have a little girl talk. Oh, I love girl talk. When we talk about makeup, dresses, then the show. Oh, then it is. Well, you know, the show must go on. Yeah. It can only go on for about a minute and a half. So, Pearl. Yeah? You don't get along so well with her. She shouts at me. Yeah, well, how many times has she shouted at you this week? Twice. Twice? Yeah. That's great. Yeah. That's so much better than last week. What was that, like 8 times? I lost count. So, just stay out of the way, okay? Oh, all right. Now the men. Or at least one man. Mm-hmm. One man. The boss.
Oh, he's something else. He is so different from all the other fellas in this joint.
Yeah, that's true. Honey, I think you're smarter than just a little bit.
I like to tell him how I feel.
He knows. Okay? We all know, don't we? So, you know, just back off a little bit. Give him some space. Let him come to you. Okay? Well, you know, men like to do the chasing. You know, being a big, strong hunter.
All right.
If he gives the idea he is the prey. He's going to be tough like a jackrabbit, and you will never catch him. Tell you what, I'm going to show you a little trick.
Oh, a trick like magic? I love magic. I went to a magic show once. It was fantastic.
Something like that. Okay. You got your compact?
Yeah.
Good. All right. Where is here?
Oh, you're not going to make it disappear, are you?
No, nothing like that. Oh, all right. Ask me for something.
What?
Doesn't matter. Just anything. Just ask.
Okay. Josephine, can I be first in the fan dance? Josephine, can I be first in the fan dance? Josephine, can I be first in the fan dance? Josephine, I want to be first in the fan dance!
I'm sorry, what?
I don't understand. You were going to show me a trick.
That was the trick.
Huh?
All right. So you didn't even know what to ask for. You said, "Oh, how about you let me be first in the fan dance?" And then when I didn't answer, you were begging.
Yeah.
Yeah. You really?
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh. Oh. No, I couldn't do that to the boss. No, I couldn't do that to him.
Do you really want to come first in the fan dance?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Huh. Think about it. You talked of sweeties, bashful sweeties. I got one of those. Oh, he's handsome as can be. What he worries me. He went to college and gathered knowledge. Oh, what that man knows. He's up in his Latin and Greek. But in his chic and he's weak. 'Cause when I want some loving, and I gotta have some loving, he says, please, stop it, please. It's so unusual. When I want some kissing, and I gotta have some kissing, he says, no, let me go. It's so unusual. I know lots of men who would be crazy over me if they only had this fella's opportunity. You know, I would let him kiss me, but the darn fool, he doesn't let me. Oh, but he's so unusual that he drives me wild. And when we're in the moonlight, he says he doesn't like the moonlight. Oh, let's not talk in the dark. He's so unusual. And when we're riding in the taxi, he converses with the chauffeur. Oh, why don't he talk to me? He's so different. Others with big simple pictures. He don't even care what the talks about. He says, Mother's welcome. Oh, I'd like to choke him. But he's so unusual that he drives me wild. You might as well be by yourself as in his company. When we're both together, I'm as lonesome as can be. Everybody dance.
All right, in there. All right, in there. We've got the place surrounded.
Cookie, you better get out here.
All right, Ruby, how many times do I have to tell you, do not call me that in front of the gang?
All right, O'Brien. We know you're in there. I can smell you from here.
Well, Police Chief Davis, what do we owe the head of Chicago's finest this honor paying us a visit here at the Serpent's Den?
Don't give me that, O'Brien. You know why I'm here.
Oh, we're going through that again, huh? Well, Chief Davis, I'm going to tell you right now, you have no proof of anything you've been throwing at me.
Wrong. We know all about the bribes you're paying to Mrs. Johnson.
Mrs. Jefferson.
You.
Her too.
Now, as far as you, Chief Davis, donating to charities that I believe in, it is very important to me. They all know that, right?
Yeah. Charity, my foot. Is that what you call sending your goons to rough up campaign workers for Hilda Swenson, the reform candidate? That's right, O'Brien. We took statements from those campaign workers, and their descriptions matched two waiters at the Serpent's Den. The way I see it, O'Brien, you can either come with us and answer for your gang's crimes, or we raid the place and you all hang.
Raid the place. Ha! You and what army?
He's got an army, boss.
No.
What?
Put the guns down.
What?
Put them down. Now, ladies and gentlemen, just when you think things can't get any better, they don't. Every man must face what will eventually come to him.
Sure not.
I'm sure. You too, Joseph. Churchy?
I don't figure how you're doing this, bud.
Oh, I hope you have a gun, lad.
I'm never far from it.
You're gonna need it.
I miss him.
Once I was living like a millionaire, spent all my money like I didn't care, taking my friends for a mighty fine time, buying high-priced whiskey, champagne and wine. But then I began to fall so low, didn't have no money, nowhere to go. If I ever get my hands on a dollar again, gonna hang on tight to the eagle grins, because nobody knows you when you're down and out. In your pockets, you ain't got a penny. As for friends, well, you ain't got any. But when you get back up on your feet again, everybody's trying to be your long-lost friend. Seems very strange, but without any doubt, nobody knows you when you're down and out.
Churchy, you've outdone yourself. This brandy is fantastic. Oh, that's all right. Oh, yes, have a good evening. lovely makeup go all over the place. It's okay. Everything's fine. Oh, but Ruby, dear, there is something you could do that would make me very happy. I think something got into her ear. Ruby, go get my checkbook so I can get my donation in for the policeman's ball.
Ball?
It's the ball.
The ball?
The ball!
Josephine! It worked! He's taking me to the ball!
All right, well, you guys know it, and the rest of you know it. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. That was Ruby! Well, a little bit slow, but give yourselves a round of applause. Oh, let me just get the rest of this fine drink. Oh. Well, a brief little scuffle with the chief of police, but nothing a man of my caliber or bank account can't handle. Oh, churchy lad. You and the boys have another gig coming up, and you're all going to have to learn a waltz.
You didn't.
What can I say? At Davis, every year he drives a hard bargain.
Oh, Lord. I can't wait for the wedding and the chicken game.
Well, look at it this way. This will basically be very good for business. The business of having Davis looking the other way for another year.
All right, you put it that way. We'll even hokey pokey.
Now, it's not easy, folks, having the whole community on your payroll. So, perhaps I should run for city treasurer. Well, I know you boys will vote for me. The rest of you, what do you think? City treasurer? O'Brien! City treasurer. I like this. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've had a fine evening this evening. We are just about done here because it's very close to the sun coming up and time for the Serpent's Den to close for the evening. But I will leave you with some parting thoughts. Now, as a man of my caliber, I myself have traveled the world. And I oftentimes, wherever I go, I try not to drink too hard because I don't want to miss anything. And I'm not just talking about these fine deals that I have made that have put money in my pockets, but just about what is out there in the world all around us. You must always observe. Have you seen the well-to-do on Lake Park Avenue? On the famous thoroughfare with the noses in the air, high hats and starched white collars, that cat with lots of dollars, spending every dime for a wonderful time. If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits? Putting on the Ritz. Different types who wear a day coat, pants with stripes, and runaway to perfect fits. Putting on the Ritz. Dressed as perfectly as no coward, trying hard to look like Leslie Howard. Superpowered, come let's mix with Rockefellers, walk with sticks and umbrellas in their midst. Putting on the Ritz.
Isn't it great? Isn't it swell? Isn't it fun? Isn't it? Nowadays.
There's men everywhere, jazz, everywhere food, everywhere fun, everywhere joy, everywhere nowadays. You can like the life you're living. You can live the life you like. You can even marry Harry, but mess around with Ike, and that's good. Isn't it grand? Isn't it great? Isn't it swell? Isn't it fun? Isn't it? But nothing stays. In 50 years or so, it's gonna change, you know. But now it's heaven nowadays. Let's mix where Rockefellers walk with sticks and umbrellas in their midst. Putting on the Well, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, and God bless. Oh, that reminds me, Churchy,
Yes.
right up here, lad. Now, take a memo. St. Peter's Church wants to host another Frankenbean supper, and they're looking for donations. So just take a memo. I have to get a check over to Father Carmine as soon as possible.
I'll take a memo, but you better take it by carbonate.
Good boy. Oh, and I have to say, Churchy, well done with getting everything we need.
I told you.
Yes, I knew you could do it. Yes.
You just seen the truck with cement
Oh,
fell.
wonderful. And I'm going to folks for coming out tonight and supporting the King Serpent Variety Troupe, and some of our guest performers too. Now, we really worked hard in the show. Everybody put 100 and more than that, about 300% into the show.
Here's some of the extra.
Exactly, yeah. Everybody really, and these guys all have day jobs. They all have other endeavors that they're working on, other projects, and
What is
everybody.
this life of which you speak?